Hi everyone. It's Bonita here and Lord Snaggletooth. I I've been wrestling with a thought for the last day, which is like many of us around the planet, Saturday I and my friends were in the march for women's rights, and of course I was so proud and honored to be part of this day that created history. It was an amazing day around the world. People of all types and shapes and colors and needs and preferences and beliefs all marched together peacefully in solidarity. It's a feeling of beauty that I'm going to carry with me forever. And for all of you who marched with us, wherever you were, even if it was in your living room, and you were live streaming the event, or, thank you. I was proud to march with you. And I've loved reading all the posts since, the last few months. Like, Facebook posts have been getting increasingly toxic, and, I just loved all the hope and excitement that suddenly resurfaced. And then yesterday morning, I was seeing so many friends posting how despondent they've become. And then someone I consider a really dear friend started retorting to a post a friend of mine put and tagged me in, basically saying Trump is awesome, we're a bunch of liars, saying hardly anyone showed up at the protest, we don't know what we're talking about, we're all a bunch of angry lesbians complaining about blah blah blah. Women have it great. What are we complaining about? There's no discrepancy against people of color. There's no discrepancy against people who are physically different in any way, shape, or form. Uh, Physically disabled people have it fine. I was like, and he's like, oh, and you're wrong on the numbers. And it was like, oh my God. And at first, I was trying to give him facts on just the head count there and just like trying to have a discourse. But he was just like so convinced his facts were right and that what we saw was not. He didn't care about anything except basically heckling and shaming my friends. My friends that we had just been celebrating together this joyous, beautiful event. I was just so despondent. I was really depressed. I just felt toxic. And I understood about all my friends who have been posting how they were in the same state because of the way people responding to what happened. But you know what? Validation does not come from without. It comes from within, and it shines and it spreads. You cannot expect other people to have your beliefs, but if you know that you are the shining light of joy and beauty, if you know that you care about humanity, you care about life, you care about people doing well, if you know in your heart that you have a purity that cares about the well-being of others, don't worry about what those other people are saying. Just let your light shine. After all that low vibrational, just, I was so despondent. And then last night, I was the MC or at a sound and vibrational healing symposium. And the stage was filled with all these amazing people who heal others through sound and vibration. And the room was packed. It was just like absolutely, it was a big room. It was packed with people who came in to learn how can I use sound and vibration for healing. Oh my God. It was so beautiful. Um, hopefully the video came out so I can put segments on our YouTube channel and post here on Facebook because it was amazing. This room was just filled with so much love and caring for others. And that's when I realized I can't worry about what other people say or think. I can't worry about if someone wants to claim something isn't a fact as whatever. If someone's going to say, oh no, Trump was great, but the angry women who marched wanted to blow up the White House, like, what? How insane is that? This was like literally the most peaceful march in the history of all human existence. Um, so I'm not going to respond to those posts. I'm just going to delete them. I'm going to delete any negative posts from my Facebook page. And I'll tell you, you know what? If someone posts something that makes your heart sink down, that makes you sorrowful, just delete it. It's that simple. And continue on from a place of love. And I decided going forward, I'm going to become a minister. And what ministry am I going to join? I'm going to make up my own. I'm going to become a minister of spreading love and peace and joy in the world. I'm going to become a minister for humanity, and I'm going to become a minister for the planet. I'm going to become a minister for all the animals and the trees whose voices are not heard. That's right, even you. And if you want to become a minister and join me, stand side by side in the church of our planet, come on. I make each and every one of you a minister as well. And just go forward and speak your voice of trueness and goodness and purity. Don't even worry about what anyone else says, because as one of the people, Joey Adams of Transformative Crystals, in his presentation last night said, if you have 100 people in a room and only one person is shining their light, but they let their light shine as far as they can from a place of purity, they will impact so many of the rest of the 100. Even if the other 100 are in deep darkness, they'll feel the light. Even if it's just on their outer perimeter, they'll feel it coming to them. And if you keep shining and you keep shining, eventually your light will hit to their core. And this is true. Why should we diminish our light because someone else is in darkness? No, we shine our light, and we send our light shining out until everyone is in warm, loving sunshine. And what else am I going to do? I'm going to constantly keep up with what's going on with Greenpeace, what's going on with SPCA, what's going on with Standing Rock. And you know, there are other places where pipelines are going through sacred lands, in Colorado and elsewhere. I'm going to keep looking at that and show my support to that. I'm going to say, hey, who needs help to care for the planet? And if I can do anything to help, I will, even if it's just shining my light to them and spreading the word of what they're doing. Because if I let people know what's going on and other people send the information out, then someone will go, oh, wait, I can help. And even just showing the support is going to be so helpful for them. And when my people do things that are amazing, when my friends and my family do things that are filled with love, I'm going to share that, and I'm going to shine that light. And, you know, I'm going to take a lot of walks in the woods because that connects me back to my planet. And then when my friend Christina Mount, who is the most amazing poet, writes these beautiful poems and posts on Facebook, I'm going to share them because they just make you stop and go, wow, life is really beautiful. And that's the world that I choose to live in. And then one day, it's my hope that so many of us are shining our light and sending our light forward. Bless you, doggy. That the world is filled with light. And I join you all to stand beside me. Thank you.